I'm going to give you a deep dive into it. Today, I'm giving you a lesson. It's called the 10k referral pipeline, right? So $10,000 referral pipeline, right? So this is a glimpse of what we teach in our mentoring program. You're going to get a piece of this in the challenge, but the mentoring program, it goes much deeper. And the reason it's able to go much deeper when you do it in a mentoring program is because our mentoring program is a 6-month partnership, a 6-month experience. So now the topics that I open up on, the topics that you hear me touch on a daily basis, the topics that I touch on the weekend lives, you know, I'm only there for, you know, a few minutes on the regular lives. I'm only on the weekend live for about a half hour. I think I did one for 2 hours one time because we were getting good feedback. But what I'm giving in each of these, I'm not able to really go in depth in the way that I am when I'm working with the mentoring group. With the mentoring group, I'm able to take deep dives inside of it. And I'm able to really break it open and really tailor it and really give you insight and instruction as it pertains specifically to you and your business. Everybody's at a different level and a different place when it comes to their business. Might be in the same industry, but everybody's in a different place. Even if you started at the same time, you're not in the same place as everybody else who started at the same time with you. Some grow faster, some grow slower, some grow left, some grow right. So very rarely do people stay on the right path. But I'm gonna dive into this teaching, the 10k referral pipeline. And I'm going to give you something in this teaching that's going to help you with bringing revenue and consistency in your referrals and then consistency in your cash flow. So this $10,000 referral pipeline, this is how premium agencies get 8 to 15 client referrals every month, right? So this is a 30-minute live training, and this live training is for non-members of our mentoring program. This 30-minute training is for people who have not participated in or signed up for the challenge. These are all you fringe people. I want the fringe people today. I want you to be able to go back and look at this. As a matter of fact, when I post this, I'm going to tag some of you with it. And I want you to really watch it. The $10,000 program here. So we're going to show, this is going to help you with getting 8 to 15 client referrals per month. This is a 30-minute live training that's for non-members of our mentoring group. So I'm targeting home care agencies that are not yet enrolled in our program. And the primary goal for this is I'm going to demonstrate immense value to you so you can understand what it is that's available for you in this founders program. So I'm going to give you one complete actionable system that you can implement immediately. This is not something that you have to wait to do. This is something that you'll be able to implement in your business immediately. All right, you ready? Let's go. Now, this is going to be about 30 minutes. I want you to make sure you have some pencil and paper. I want to make sure please make sure you take notes, because I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to go and get this from other people. You're not going to go get this from other people. They are not going to give it to you. So if you're ready, let's begin. So let me start by asking you a question. Now I want you to be honest. How many new client referrals did you get last month? I ain't talking about marketing calls. I'm not talking about people you found on Google, actual referrals from people you already know and who already trust your work. I want you to answer that for me. Now, here's what I see as I travel, as I teach. Most agencies get about 1 to 2 referrals per month. Maybe. Some months, a lot of them, they get 0. And you're wondering why you're stuck spending money on Facebook ads and Indeed postings. You're just trying to keep your pipeline alive, right? But let me share a story with you. Let me tell you about somebody, and I'm going to call her Sarah. Once you watch me, you'll know that Sarah is not her actual name, but it's the name I use when I'm telling my stories, right? So let's talk about Sarah. She owns an agency in Ohio, been in business for 4 years, great caregiver, but she's terrible at sales. She was getting maybe 1 referral every 6 to 8 weeks from a hospice nurse who just happened to like her, right? He was referring her. That was it, though. She'd pray every month that the phone would ring. Now, I want you to fast forward to 90 days later. She built exactly what I'm going to show you today. She's now getting 8 to 12 referrals every month. And not from paid ads, not from cold calling, but she's getting it from a systematic referral pipeline that runs whether she's working or on vacation. Now here's the promise. In the next 25 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact 3-tier referral pipeline system that our members use, and you're going to walk away with one complete tier that you can start building this week. And honestly, if you implement just what I teach you today, you'll probably get 2 to 3 new clients in the next 30 days. Now, how many of you wouldn't want 2 to 3 new clients in the next 30 days? Now, here's the thing. What I'm showing you is just one piece of our founding members, what our founding members are building right now. So stick with me, take notes, and I'll show you what the full program looks like at the end. Now, here's the problem. Random acts of networking, right? Who's doing that? Here's what most agency owners do. They join the Chamber of Commerce, they go to a networking breakfast, they meet a social worker at Panera, they hand out business cards, they're passing out Halloween candy, and they wonder why nothing is happening. That sound like you? And I'm here to tell you that's not a system. That's a hope disguised as a business strategy. Premium agencies, the ones charging $35 and $40 an hour and staying full, they don't leave referrals to chance. They build a 3-tier pipeline. Tier 1 is your inner circle. These are your current champions, people who are already sending you referrals. I want you to comment referrals if you're picking up what I'm saying. These are current clients, they're family members, caregivers who know families needing care. And your expected referrals from this should be 2 to 4 a month if you're mining it right. If you build this program right. And it may take you a couple months to get it to where it's producing at that rate, but once you have it operational, you should see 2 to 4 referrals a month coming from that direction, if you structure it correctly. Tier 2 is your professional partners, the healthcare, senior services. These are your discharge planners, social workers, hospice teams, senior living communities, assisted living facilities, physical therapists, occupational therapists. Your expected referrals from that hub, that tier, should be 4 to 8 referrals per month. 4 to 8. And most of you are not getting that. And you know why? Because you're not working your system right. You don't have the right system in place. Now, tier 3 is a community influence network. This is a long-term pipeline. These are your state attorneys, your financial planners, your CPAs, your churches, your senior centers, community organizations, geriatric care managers, dementia specialists. You should be seeing 2 to 4 referrals per month from that area right there, that hub right there. Now, when all 3 tiers are running, you're looking at about 8 to 15 referrals every single month. You know what that means in capital? That means between $120,000 and $200,000 in annual revenue just from referrals, right? A lot of times it can end up being more than that, because if you get one 24-hour client, your top line revenue will jump and increase. Now, here's why most early agencies fail at this. Because there are 3 mistakes that are killing your referral pipeline. Mistake number 1 is you don't have a system for follow-up. You meet somebody once and you never talk to them again. No calendar reminders, no tracking, out of sight, out of mind. Mistake 2 is you're not valuable to them. You're not adding value. You ask for referrals, but you give nothing back. And they don't know how to refer. They don't know how to refer you properly. There's no mutual benefit for them. And mistake number 3 is no tracking or accountability. You don't know which partner actually refer, and you can't measure what's working. You're flying blind month after month. Then we got to get these things in order, because the business is out there. The baby boomers are aging. 10,000 people turn age 65 every day in this country, on average. Now, here's where I'm going to give you something you can use. I'm going to teach you exactly how to build Tier 2, your professional partner network. And I'm going to show you how to do that and accomplish that in the next 21 days. This is the same system our founding members are implementing right now. In Module 3, that's what we build. The 7-partner framework. You don't need 50 partners. You need 7 great partners who send you 1 or 2 clients each. That's 7 to 14 clients from this tier alone. At your premium rate, that's $75,000 to $150,000 in revenue, right? Let me say that again. What are we talking about? We talking about the 7-partner framework. You only need 7 great partners. You don't need 50. 7. You will produce 7 to 14 clients from them at your premium rates, not what you're charging now. That that rut you're in with that race to the bottom, but at your premium rate with positioning, you're talking about generating between $75,000 and $150,000 in revenue. Now let's go through the steps. And I'm gonna write this down because I want you to really, really get this. I want you to really have this. So I'm gonna chalk it on the board for you. Step one is the right targets. It's the right targets. Now, what does that mean? Not all partners are created equal, right? You want people who see your ideal clients and see them regularly. So you wouldn't go to a pediatric nurse if you serve seniors, right? There's no reason for you to be going to visit a pediatrician when you're looking for your clients are seniors. You want to meet the people who have influence over their care decisions, not the observers. You want to work with families when they're ready to hire. Discharge planning, not prevention. You don't want, a lot of times you'll see them and they're talking about, okay, well, yeah, we're planning for the future. Mom seems to be getting a little, cognitively she's changing, or this is going on, and we may need some help. Those are good. Okay, I'm not telling you not to talk to them, and build a relationship so when they're ready, which could be 2 years from now, which isn't going to do anything to keep your lights on this month, but talk to them. But you need to be having a targeted approach to go out there and get the clients that are actually needing your service in your business. So you want somebody who's seeing your ideal client, who has a relationship with them, who has a say over their care decisions. You want to work with families when they're ready to hire, in the discharge planning phase, not in the prevention phase. So the hit list, who to target, right? Who do you target in this? Well, let's go. Target right. You want to go to the hospitals. You want to get in the hospital. So you want to target the hospital discharge planners. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, you guys, you go out, you market, you've been trying to market to the hospital, it's difficult to get in. I'm not here to tell you that it's easy to get into a hospital, because it's not. I know it's become easier than it once was, but it's not easy. You have to build relationships, you have to build credibility in your industry before you can really expect for the hospital to refer you. But once you establish that relationship, it's well worth the time, energy, and whatever money you spend in building it, because they're the ones who can produce you can refer you clients on a regular basis and flood you with these types of referrals. And when a hospital recommends you, that's not typically a referral. That's like a doctor writing a prescription. When they call you, it's typically not about whether or not they want to hire you or not. It's when can they start? When can you have somebody there? They're calling, they have people calling. I get these calls quite often where they got somebody who's discharging today and they need to have care in place today. They need somebody to start tonight, this afternoon. These kind of referrals, these are the ones that come to you. And they're not 4 hours, they're not 2 hours, they're not coming asking, oh, we need somebody to come twice a week. These are, what I'm seeing, the pattern I'm seeing, these are 12, 24-hour cases, 8 hours a day cases, living cases. So yeah, you want to be able to build a relationship with the hospital discharge planners. These are the types of relationships you want to build. You need this if you're going to build your agency to be out $5 or $10 million a year agency. Now, you need to know how to target the hospital. You need to know what you need to offer. You need to know what type of value you need to add to the hospital. What are they looking for in the agencies that they're referring on a regular basis? These are some of the things you need to understand. And don't be shied away when you're hearing from the hospital, oh, we already work with home care, or we have our own home care agency. So there's no one home care agency. If you have a big hospital system, there's no one home care agency that's big enough and well enough that they can only refer to that one agency that can handle that amount of intakes. It just can't. The volume is usually too great. And the hospital's obligated to give people a variety of choices. So typically what you find is when these places, they have home care, they still refer out. What they do is they scoop the best cases off the top for themselves, and then they refer out what's left. But they don't service every client, just like I teach in our group. We don't service every client. We identify our ideal client. And that's the one we go looking for. That's the one we service. But we'll learn more about that later. So you're talking about, they're working with the hospital discharge planners, the hospital social workers. They meet with families who are in crisis and need immediate help. The next one, and this one is my favorite. I talk about the hospitals, but this one is my favorite of all of them, right? This is where I like to dwell, assisted living. Now, Professor Home Care, why is it that the hospital is able to put out so many referrals, but you like to work with the assisted livings? Well, let me give you one reason why I do. I'm a private pay agency. I don't deal with Medicaid at all. We don't do that. We're private pay, long-term care insurance, VA. When I get a referral from an assisted living community to come and service one of their residents, you know one thing I don't have to worry about? I don't have to worry about if they have the means to be able to afford the service that we provide. I know that they already have, I know that there's clear that they have the ability to be able to afford the services that we offer. I love to work with clients who live in assisted living. They're some of my favorite clients to work with. And there's a whole list of other reasons that I like to work with them that I don't have time to get into on this video. But assisted living directors, the activity directors, the executive directors, the resident care coordinators, the nurse managers, these are the people that you want to reach in these buildings. And the one thing that you know is that they have a vested interest in having their residents age in place. Now, here's another one. And I bet you haven't even started buying their needs. I know people want the hospital because that's the obvious choice. The assisted living, that's a pretty obvious choice. I think most people just don't know how to approach them. But here's one that's in your face that I bet you're not even visiting on a daily basis. Physical therapists in a home health setting. Physical therapists in a home health setting. You know what it is? You know why they're important? Because they see the struggle. They see the struggle. They come in contact with people every day, all day who need help, need assistance, need services. If you can build a relationship with one of them, you have a consistent pipeline of referrals. And the beauty of it, in most cases, when you reach them and you go to form a working relationship with them, there's no conflict of interest. You can refer to them, they can refer to you because you guys are connected, but not competing. Here's another one, and I bet you haven't thought about this at all, right? I know a lot of people haven't thought about this. A lot of home care agency owners haven't thought about tapping this one. And here it is. Let me erase that one. And senior real estate agents. Senior real estate agents. You have families moving their parents all day. So your assignment is here. I want you to make a list of 20 potential partners. 20 potential partners in your area. I want you to go to Google and just Google discharge planners near me. Go to ChatGPT and put it in. Do a search for it, whatever search engine you're using. You go in there and you put discharge planners near me. Call hospitals. Find hospice offices. Get 20 names. Put that list together. Have 20 names by tomorrow. That's step one. Step two, let's talk about the outreach that works. So you got the list together. What do? Here's where everybody screws up. They send a generic email. Hi, I'm Bob. I'm from such and such home care. We'd love to be a referral partner. You know what they do? Delete. What kind of introduction is that? Why would they call you back? How many such emails they get in the course of a week? What makes yours stand out? Instead, use what I call the value first introduction. Let me give you an example, right? So our members, they get an email template that has 7 different variations of this value first, right? All the members in our mentoring group, our program, our founders group. So the subject, quick question about your discharge planning. Hi, Jennifer. I run a home care agency in whatever city you're in, and I noticed you're the discharge planner at Regional Medical. I'm sure you work with families all the time who need in-home support after hospital stays. I'm building a small network of healthcare professionals I can refer families to when they need services. I don't provide wound care, PT, mental health support, etc. Would you be open to a 15-minute coffee sometime this week? I'd love to learn about what you do and see if there's any way we can work together and support each other's clients. Signed, your name. You know why this email works? You're giving value, you're offering to refer to them, you're asking for 15 minutes, not let me pitch you. You're positioning as a peer, not a vendor, and you're making it about their clients. You send 10 of these emails by day 5. You'll get 3 to 5 meetings, I guarantee it. You send those emails, you'll get 3 to 5 meetings. Step 3, the partnership meeting. This is where you convert a contact into a referral partner. The meeting has one goal: make them want to send you their next family. Here's the meeting structure. 10 minutes. Tell them about your role. What's the biggest challenge families face after discharge? Your positioning. We specialize in whatever your positioning is. You're not the cheapest, but you're the most reliable. Then you do what we call the give. Who can I refer to you? Do you have preferred vendors I should know about? At the end, you ask one question. If you have a family next week that needs home care, what would make you comfortable referring them to me? And they'll tell you exactly what they need to see. And then you deliver it. Step 4 is a follow-up. I'm gonna give you a follow-up system that's ongoing. Now here's the secret sauce. Most people meet partners and never talk to them again. You need a 90-day touch system. The touch calendar. Week 1, a thank you email, LinkedIn connection. Week 3, share a helpful article, thought of the day. Week 6, drop off coffee, lunch at their office. Week 9, how's it going? Check-in call. Week 12, update them on a client's success. Our members get a complete tracking spreadsheet that reminds them when to touch each partner. Set it and forget it. Section 4, transition to enrollment. So it's important. The follow-up is so important. That is why so many salespeople, so many sales systems fail, because we're not following up. We'll go, we'll visit, we'll have the meeting, and then we'll just sit back and wait for the phone to ring. They're gonna just remember us every time somebody comes in, every time a client comes. No, we have to keep those relationships fresh. If you were dating or you were trying to date someone, you were interested in dating them, you were courting them, you're gonna make yourself available. You're gonna be seen. You're gonna position yourself in a way that you can attract their attention, and that you can not just attract it, but you can hold it. Why is it that we use these principles in dating, but we won't use these same principles in business? Now, here's what you just learned. 20 minutes, you just learned the 3-tier referral pipeline system. You learned how to identify the right professional partners, the exact outreach. You learned the exact outreach email that gets meetings on how to structure your partnership meeting. You learned about the 90-day follow-up system. And if you implement just what I taught you today, you'll probably get 2 to 3 new clients in the next 30 days. Now, here's what our members are building. But here's what I didn't show you today, because we don't have the time. Tier 1 system, the inner circle, client satisfaction survey system that generates referrals, caregiver referral bonus program with complete tracking, family member outreach scripts for expansion opportunities. What about the community network, community partnership templates for churches and senior centers, estate attorneys, relationship building framework, long-term care, long-term influence network, cultivation strategies, plus the complete sales process, phone screening scripts, in-home consultation framework, which has 10 discovery questions, the 7-touch follow-up sequence that converts 40% of prospects, objection handling scripts for the 7 most common objections, plus the tools referral partner tracking spreadsheet, weekly client acquisition scorecard, 21-day implementation roadmap, which tells you exactly what to do each day, partner meeting scripts and agendas, complete email template library with 35 plus variations. The founding member, what I just showed you is lessons 1 and 2 of module 3. That's it. Lessons 1 and 2 of module 3. This is such a small piece of what we giving our founding members that I just gave it away to you. This doesn't even scratch the surface on what we're providing. We're talking about 5 modules that have on average about 5 lessons in each, 5 different lessons in each module. We're talking about over 60 scripts, 60 templates that they're going to get in their business. Not to mention the coaching calls and the mastermind sessions that are built in over the next 6 months. We're talking about 6 months of building and structuring your business from experience. We're talking about 6 months with Professor Home Care, helping you, guiding you, driving you to build stronger revenue and stronger referral pipelines. Your business will have a solid structure and be ready to scale instantly. It's plug and play at this point. Now we're talking about module 3. Module 3 actually has 7 lessons in total in that module alone. And module 3 is just one of 5 modules. Module 1 is foundation. We go over your foundation, positioning, and your pricing structure. Module 2 is caregiver pipeline, 5-source recruiting system. Module 3 is client acquisition, what we just covered today, and much more. Module 4 is operations excellence, that's scheduling quality and communication. Module 5 is financial management, profit first margin optimization. We're talking about 6 months, 90 days of intensive teaching. The other 90 days is just building. It's just building and adding on. By day 90, you'll have all 5 systems built and running. You'll be getting 8 to 15. You should be, at that time, you'll probably be getting close between 8 and 15 referrals per month. You'll have caregivers applying every week, and you'll be tracking a 30% profit margin on your dashboard that you'll update every Friday. Now, our founders member program, and this is our founders program for this mentorship program. This is we're giving it away. I'm giving it away because this is the first one that we've done this way. We've done other ones, but this way, this is the first one that we've done this way. We're very selective in who we're picking up. We had 5 slots, I think, down to we have 2 left. We have 2 slots left, and the investment is less than you probably pay, less than what your coffee costs you over the course of a month. They're Dunkin' Donuts I'm drinking right now, my macchiato. By the time I buy my wife and I buy her a latte, I buy my macchiato every month, I can pay for this mentorship program, pay the down payment. So the founder member pricing is $297 down. And then it's $97 per month for 6 months. Comes out to be a total of $879. The templates alone that I'm providing in this program are worth way more than that. But here's why I'm confident that this works. Here's where I demonstrate my confidence. Here's where I show you that I know this works and I know what I'm talking about. Because the real value is in what we charge when we add new billable hours to your agency. So it's $2 per billable hour that you gain. And we track that for 1 year. That means if it doesn't work, if you don't actually get new clients and new caregivers, I don't make money. My income is tied to your results. See, this isn't what these other guys are giving you. Everybody's talking about, they're throwing numbers at you, pay this, pay that, here, we're gonna do this for you, and then they don't deliver. They don't fulfill. My earnings are tied to my ability to make you money. Now, do you think I would create such a system if I wasn't confident, if I didn't know I could make you money and lots of it? I wanted to put you in a position where you didn't have anything to lose but everything to gain. The $297, that's a startup fee. The $297 is to make sure you show up day 1. The $297 is to make sure you stay up, you show up day 180. If I give it to you for free, you won't value it. I have to charge something. But everybody's saying that they want clients, they need clients. I'm giving you here the roadmap. I'm giving you here the opportunity not to send you clients, because anybody, you can go pay a place for mom and they can give you some bum leads and you're gonna spend a lot more for those bum leads. I'm here helping you build and structure out your business so for success, for long haul. I'm teaching you how to bring in your own referrals. I'm teaching you how to fish. I'm not giving you a fish. I'm not selling you a fish. I'm here teaching you how to fish. You know the saying, if you give a man a fish, give a man or a woman a fish, they'll eat for a day. If you teach them how to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime. If you want to be a part of our founding member program, our founding member group, and honestly, I'm taking only a limited number of people. I coach everybody in this group. Everybody in this is going to get, there's group time and then there's personal time. But this requires me to take a deep dive and deep look into your business to be able to help you build the structure that's going to allow you to scale with simplicity. I'm telling you, I've only got a couple spaces left. And at this price, I promise you, I can guarantee you this will never be offered again at this price, ever. I'm only doing this because this is the founding group and it allows me the opportunity to show off a little bit, but this is the founding group. And once the next one comes, the next time we offer this, it's going to be at a much higher price point. It's going to be at 10, it's going to start at 10 times what we're charging right now, just to enroll. If you are serious, you're serious about wanting to bring in clients or wanting to grow your agency, and not just for today, but you want to grow your agency, you want to scale your agency, you want to scale it to 7-8 figures, then you need to be a part of this program. If you want to be a part of this, you can drop mentorship down. Just drop the word mentorship down in the chat. You can message me personally. You can call our phone number, and I can give you our phone number to be able to call and schedule. You can book a call. Everybody that's in our 7-figure home care group on Facebook, I'm offering them a free 20-minute consultation anyway. So if you want, you can call, schedule your consultation, and we can go inside and look at some of the things in your business and tell you how you can improve and how we can help you to bring in, give you some information so you can bring in more referrals, more business. I want the people that are in our group to be successful in their business. I want that because it doesn't make sense for you to be a part of our group, for me to give all this information and you not to benefit from it. It's a testament to me. It's validation for what I do. It's encouragement for me to see your business growing and thriving based on the information that we're giving in this group. And I'm here giving it. I'm not gatekeeping. I don't know any other, I don't really particularly watch many other mentors, but I don't know any other mentors who have given that type of strategy out in their group for free to their group members that's done this live. And this is just a microcosm of what we're giving and what we have to give. But I want agencies who are serious. I want some people who are serious and really want to grow their agency, that want to be a part of this partnership, this transformation, that I can help grow, that I can see I want to be able to see the joy in your face when those referrals start coming in and you start seeing your business grow. I want to see the joy and the happiness in you when you see your business start taking structure and shape. I want to see the joy and the happiness when you're not working 80 hours a week anymore. You're not the only person in your business, but you're hiring new personnel and your business is growing and thriving. I want to see that in you. The program is open, but I only got 2 spots left. Give me 2 agencies that want them spots. Have a great day. We'll see you on Monday in our next live. Watch the videos. If you have any questions, drop them down in the chat. This will be up in the Facebook group. Take care. Enjoy your weekend.